National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see DJ Moore. He rises when it matters most, and he comes in third in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Bears and the Packers. All that and more coming up next.
No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they're brought out by the player who led TCU to the college football championship game, rookie Max Duggan.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Duggan looking to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Dominique Robinson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Gervon Dexter providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return, and the Bears take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But, boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game and you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Under pressure, they got him again. Montez Sweat. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. Now they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now.
Brings up 4th down.
Jones on the return. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC.
And they have secured that spot in the playoffs, clinching the NFC North Division, in fact. So for the moment, they would be hosting a wild card game in round 1.
And I think it is cause for celebration. Let's not get hung up on the fact that only one team now.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. It goes a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Play action. It's Fields. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Duggan.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Here's Duggan to throw.
And he's going to go down again.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
Right at the 50-yard line. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You look at this Packers defense.
They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
The 20.
He will have the 1st down and a bit more.
Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay, it's the Packers in possession of the football. The Packers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Here's Jones. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Chicago.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Back to throw, Fields.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Justin Fields
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Bears continue to pull away here in this first half.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Keyshawn Nixon now on the return.
Oh, some strong running.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau.
Again, it's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Running right, Jones. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Duggan now to throw. Slant route, he's got Dobbs.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Here's Jones on the return. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start. Got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at third down and long.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
They snap it to Fields.
And this is caught. He hits Moore.
And he is going to have the Bears first down, and this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Off play action, Fields.
And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Touchdown, Bears! DJ Moore on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears open the lead up to 34-0. Santos with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packers offense set to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45, and it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over first and 10.
On play action, Fields.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding, offense.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
He'll fire deep, looking for more.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He's going to look deep for more, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
To throw is Duggan. Short throw, he's got Kraft.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing, Duggan.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Actually on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they will remain well behind.
Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession.
Oh, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game.
He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone.
Touchdown.
Darnell Mooney
with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it is 42-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Duggan will look to throw this.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they've got it very deep in enemy territory. It's inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. First and goal. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Justin Fields.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Nixon taking it about the 1 and running with power here.
Missed.
It will not go down. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On third down, Dugan, he's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hand.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, 68 yards. And the Bears get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Nixon. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go.
But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up.
It's now third down and long.
Again, it's Dillon. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on third down, Fields.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Fields. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Lowe. And the Packers are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Duggan.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dugan. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He's going to look deep for more. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Flushed out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Fields now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Bears. Jarnell Mooney, 50 yards. And the Bears are pouring it on.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they'll be inside the red zone with the ball at the 16-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jarnell Mooney,
a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
This taken in right around the goal line.
Now they can't bring it down.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And this will be a Packers 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall.
Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
T.J. Edwards able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Duggan looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. On the return is Jones. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field? Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown. Tyler Scott, 70 yards. And the Bears extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Santos with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Wilson. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Velus Jones from 21 yards away. And the Bears add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Looking deep here for Mooney.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Bears.
Darnell Mooney.
61 yards. And the Bears just continue to roll. Santos with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Duggan.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he is going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Draw play, Dillon.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Duggan.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's Duggan to throw.
And that will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
This is taken around the 12. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bears take over.
The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Play action. It's Fields.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, they get a fourth quarter pick. Something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it then. Who's happy about this play. Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. To throw on 2nd and 10. Duggan. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can...
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Badgley able to punch this one through. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
That'll be caught. It's Scott. A huge play there for Chicago. 46 yards. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On 4th down, Fields.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Duggan now to throw.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles.